Okay, this is the second part of the exercise. Let's add one more line and let's now load all the files from the folder. Okay, we have order schema which is used from the previous cell, and unless we run the previous cell this would be error, but so long as we run first and second cell, the order schema exists, is variable and is available. So now we have loaded all the files into DataFrame. Okay, I asked ChatGPT for alternative way of loading several files, and it provided the code. So what we need to do is here, instead of providing one single file, or instead of providing mask, we should provide array of files. Let's do it. Okay, this is the way to load several files. Okay, I have modified the original code provided by ChatGPT. I used list comprehension to iterate over years. So let's run it and see the result. So it has created the same type table. Now I have rerun the cell. We have df loaded as star.csv, and we have df2 loaded as an explicit list of files. Okay, I have printed counts, and as you can see, a count from df and the count from df2 have equal counts. Both have successfully loaded all three files. Okay, let's now try this code. It has created subframe customers containing only 2 columns. Then we run count, then we take distinct and take count of distinct, and then we display distinct customers. Let's try and see what we got. And we have this amount of total rows, this amount of distinct counts, and the list of unique customers. Now this is where operator added, have df selected, and where item equals some value. Let's run it. It has 133 customers who bought these items, their count and their distinct count. Okay, the next step is to run aggregation. We have grouped by item and run sum, I believe sum by quantity. Okay, we've got item and we've got sum by quantity. Okay, what if we try to aggregate also unit price and tax? Okay, I added one more value and ran sum, but it's not the correct sum. We should actually sum quantity multiplied by unit price. Let's try to do that. Okay, ask ChatGPT to add field amount, which is quantity multiplied by unit price, and it has provided this code. Okay, I have imported this code, but partially. So the first thing, it was required to import the object call, which is column-based access to DataFrame. So we added calculated column called amount by multiplying call of quantity and call of unit price. Basically, this is the whole column multiplication row by row, and placing the result in the column amount. And then we have run aggregation with by quantity and amount. I believe that if we run this code again, it might produce error. No, it didn't. Basically, it has overridden amount. I was expecting it to say call amount already exists. Okay, it has added calculated column and properly summed it. Okay, the next part of the exercise is to display yearly sales. What it does, it takes order date, extracts year from it, aliases it as year, and groups by year and makes count. So this is the year and amount of sales in each year. Basically, we have calculated counts by each year. Okay, I asked ChatGPT to modify this code so it aggregates amount and quantity, and this is the code it has produced. It added column, year, it grouped by year, quantity and amount. Let's see how it runs. Okay, we've got year, I got total quantity by year and total amount by each year. Okay, I also added a count of rows, but basically quantity is 1 for each row. Should it be more than 1, we would got different values for count and for quantity. Okay, let's finish. At this point, the next step would be to modify files and save them as a Parquet.